Hi, and welcome to another YouTube live stream or YouTube live streaming, not Google Hangout. You know, since you actually have, So here it is. We haven't done one, well, since maybe like last week, I think. Well, we already got someone on already. You know, I'm not one of those ones out there that wants to, oh, hi. I'm not one of those ones that goes out there and starts reminding everyone, oh, well, we're going to do it at 146 or like like even if you do that, you still can't compass. You still know everyone's going to have a different different time stand stead that they're in and a bunch of other stuff. So, like, right now, I have, like, one follower on there, and I know there's going to be some folks out there like, oh, well, XENA, why don't you do YouTube? Why don't you do Google Hangout? Well, first off, just don't do them. They're more time consumed. They're more time you got to put just to get them started. You just can't go in and put a title on it and, put your likeness and then go. If you want to add, when you want to tell it's in it, you can do it before or after the film. Well, like first you got to put all the stuff in. Then you got to hit start. Then you got to wait for all that crap to go on startup. So yeah, I don't do that. Plus, that's more of conferencing, and I never have anyone's emails. They claim on Google Hangout you can do it, but you need to have someone's email to have them be able to come back and forth in your films. And guess what? I don't have anyone's send, so it ain't gonna be that back and forth talk that most folks, work Google Hangout for. Well, as of right now, there's only one follower on, and that could shift like it always does. And I gotta go and open up the windows right now. And I know this is real boring. Yeah. No, probably not. It's not gonna make on like anyway. You can't really do anything. I mean, like, not like you can like still a Google Hangout or a YouTube live stream. You can't. So yeah, I thought about doing that, and then I shipped. No, it's in there. It's in there. Well, I got some other follower on right now. So I guess it's not boring as I claimed it would be. But then again, that's what the haters believe. Everyone has their belief over something. But they have no truth to it. So I know this is going to come out of nowhere, and they're going to be, and the haters are going to, they'll work with this. But I don't know where Huston's at. And I really don't care where he's at. We have been wedlock free for a long time. And my sons, Zenos and Osman, are with him now. Since they're our sons. I know it's going to come out of nowhere, but they need Sailor Saturn. Yeah, I know. Her doll's on eBay. And I know anytime you ask for someone for something on the interweb, you get called a eBay or whatever. That's what the haters would say. But then again, the haters are going on GoFundMe and Patreon and all those websites, and they get called good doers. you know, and it is what it is. So yeah, we need Sailor Saturn. Oh, yeah, see, already besmirched ourselves. The haters all would already say, "Oh, you're e-begging." Yeah, these are the same folks that go on and say the same folks that go around. They'll go on Patreon. They'll go on GoFundMe, and then they'll give you shit if you ask for $1 or something on the interweb. You know, well, it is what it is. You know. Well, I really do need Sailor Saturn, and I don't know. But then again, that's like a dumb thing, and I'm probably gonna lose who, you know. And soon someone's gonna say, "Oh well, you're e-baking." Yeah, it is what it is, you know. So right now I got 2 followers, 1 thumbs up, and as I say, I don't really, put out. I don't really go out and put thinking out. Like say, how my sons, Xenos and Osmond, they're doing good. If you're asking about Ernest and Jacques, they're doing good too. But if you're asking about Dylan, he's doing good as well. But I do need Sailor Saturn. Now I'm making that one up. God. Yeah. Good thing I got my haters blocked and banned. They'd be all bitching. Oh, he's e-begging. Yeah, that's right. And anyone who uses GoFundMe or Patreon, but that's a French bar word, learned where English word be backer. Oh, but they're good doers, you know. Yeah. And then I would be considered an evildoer by doing that shit. But then again, you know how the haters are. They got their own beliefs. They have no truth to it. They come on and say everyone's craft is shit, but that's their belief. They have no truth to it. You know. Yeah, Dylan. Yeah. Dilon. Dylan. Yes, that's right. And I'm sure that, well, you didn't leave my YouTube live stream, so obviously you don't think I'm that bad for doing it. I mean, I can go on and give you show you if you want, put the link and stuff. But then you folks are going to be like, oh no, Xena's e-begging. She's evil. She's sinful. She's wicked. Oh, that's what the haters would have you believe. And there's always this glitch. I mean, there's always this hang up on YouTube if you're using YouTube live stream or Google Hangout, is where they'll make you think your followers left. Like I have 2 and like went to 1, now it's back to 2. And that's like a hang up that happens. Why? Who knows? You know? Now, if any of you out there any of you folks out there, followers, or you just came on for the first time? Well, some of you probably came on for the first time. The truth is that if I wasn't doing a YouTube live stream, I don't really think any of you followers would have come on. Yeah, and I thought that was supposed to be good tape. It's lifelike. Something that haters hate. They hate anything that's lifelike. They would be bitching right now, saying, shift that out. Yeah, that's what they would be bitching. They'd say, shift that out. I can't watch Gabrielle get sticky stuff, and to get her staff back on. Lifelike makes me mad. You gotta make your films like every varsity or show business and film business and wrestling business. Shift, shift, shift. Oh, what happened? Yeah, well, my fighting staff came undone. The tape came undone. And if there were haters, they'd be bitching about that. Yeah, Gabrielle, they'd be saying, oh, shift that out. Lifelike. I don't like anything that's lifelike. You're doing it all wrong. Yeah, that's what they would say. And then the sad thing is, Gabrielle said, you look at their watch time on their films, you look at their followers, and they don't really get a lot of followers, a lot of watch time, but they're going to tell you they know, what ails your films or whatever. So anyway, look, Mom, I just want to say that I'm sad, for that stunt I played on you, that lark I played on you yesterday. The one with the old, the one, A Book on Rome. It's all right, Gabrielle. It's all behind us. No. And oh well, we got someone on there now. Okay, Gabrielle, you handle this shit. Yeah, CK Smith 08, yes. But you know what? You know what? All the shift programs, all the shift tools out there, all they do is like besmirch your shit. Unless you take a film and then, fuck it up and then learn, this does that, then you'll do good. But we don't do that. On YouTube live stream, you can't do anything like that. And haters don't like anything if it's lifelike. They'll say, shift it out. Yeah, and these are the folks that go around. They're scaled. They scaled Microsoft Windows Movie Maker. They scaled Apple's Macintosh iMovie. They scaled Final Cut and Cyberlink Power Director and MachiCam and Sony Vegas and ArcSoft Video Processor and ArcSoft Webcam Companion. All those borrowed word, learned words. They scaled the Google one too. Yes. I know a web shooter. This is a YouTube live stream and you can't shift anything. No, you can't. You can't even put it on still. At least that's the only kind I do. You can't. And then again, it's a belief. That's their belief. They don't like to work. They have no truth to it. So we need Sailor Saturn. I saw her doll or whatever you want to call it, on eBay. I mean, I could give you the link if you wanted to do it. But then we all know what the haters always used to bitch about that stuff too. Oh, you're eBaying. Oh, you're evil. You're sinful. You're wicked, they would say. Then they'd turn around and pray. They'd go around and say everyone on GoFundMe and Patreon were good doers or something, when they were actually asking for stuff too. Only the big unlike is here, they would, I don't know. It was like whatever it was. Not saying that Patreon, that French borrower learned word, or GoFundMe are bad, because they're not. But there are some folks on there that do it for the wrong grounds. And then haters are always, quick to say, this is a good doer. Yeah, that's right. Or whatever. That's what they would say. They would say, oh, you're eBaying. Yeah, I'm not coming on asking for gold or whatever. I'm not coming on and doing that stuff. I'm not doing frauds or anything like that. I'm not coming on and making up something and then lying to everyone later on about it. So the big unlike between what some of them are doing, what I did. But thank you for being on a YouTube live stream. Yeah. So we better go on. We better go on eBay. Look up the information. Look up Sailor Saturn. Put the link on there and see if someone wants to buy it for us. Well, some of these followers might not know us that well, so they're not going to want to bend over backward and do all that. Some of them would be ashamed that we were even asking for something like that. Probably, Gabrielle says, but we have to keep in mind, Mother, we're not like we're frauding them out of their gold. Not like we're coming on Patreon or GoFundMe and making up something and then running off. With everyone's gold. So let's go. But why are you? I just want to say once again, I'm sad about that stunt and lark I did. The one with the book on Rome. Yes, Gabrielle, I know. And apparently Aladdin and Jasmine are Arab. Apparently that was what their kind is, not Hindu. No, geez. And all the time we thought they were. Yeah, well, I guess the truth was, they were actually Arab. They were never Hindu. I don't know. That's a mistake right there. That's a mistake. I don't know. Yeah, so it was a mistake. Oh, well. It is what it is. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. Xena says, let's see what else we got here. Which reader we got so far? Saint or Holy Man, Saint Snoopy, I guess. I'm not sure. Holy Man saying, hi. What's the fox? How is your son? Is he okay? The frog, is it Dylan? I know the web shooter live stream, but you can't shift anything out live stream. Yeah, screw the haters. And at one time I had 3 followers. Now it's down to 1. See, I ran them off. Anyway, let's go on. Let's go on eBay. Look up Sailor Saturn. And I know that someone out there is going to say, wait, that's Sailor Moon, and Sailor Moon has nothing to do with Xena. Yeah, well, I gotta do it some way, Thinking. I'm sure someone's still on. But then again, it's a YouTube hang-up that happens. See, we can seek one here. I guess I gotta narrow it down and say Irwin, because what I'm getting is all Bandais and pluses and stuffs and yeah, guess I'm gonna have to. Well, we got Sailor Mini Moon here. Comes with Luna Bee, huh? We have a Carrie Knight. Oh, I guess she was on here at one time. Not anymore, though. That's sad. I thought she was on here. Well, she was at one time. Well, that's a shame. And one thing that eBay has is almost like Amazon in one way, even though eBay exclusively just does all this. But one thing you have is that when something's there, it's there. When it's not, it's not. Let's see. I'm still looking right now. This is like... It is what it is. Well, okay. I did. Here you go. Pre-owned Sailor Saturn with no gloves and probably with no shoes. Says from Japan, free shipping, buy it now, pre-owned, $69.04, whatever. I guess that's the price. But that sounds like that's the one. Better go for this one. So who's still on here? Free thumbs up. One follower. Well, I'm probably thinking it's probably free. It has to be that way. You know. You got nothing going on this YouTube live stream, really? I don't know. There's one follower on here. So what are you gonna do? I don't know. We have one follower. I don't know. And free thumbs up. No one said nothing and done nothing, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe that whole talk about asking to buy Sailor Saturn must have ran them off or something. I don't know. Or maybe our YouTube live stream's boring. You know, we don't really got a lot going on in these YouTube live streams like we used to. Well, that's not true, Gabrielle. That's not true at all. You know, I think these YouTube live streams are good. All right. Maybe they're not as good as someone who is name known, but I think they're good. I'll open the window up. I'm going to have to put that out there for Sailor Saturn and see what happens. Oh. Wow, Godmother, what's going on? Doing a YouTube live stream, Jordan. Yeah, I know, but apparently no one's on the YouTube live stream. Well, at one time I had 4 followers, maybe 3. And then they all left, and there's only one. Free thumbs up. No one said anything. Did I pick a bad time to do a YouTube live stream? I don't know if you did or you did not pick a bad time. Who knows when a good time to do one or not. Maybe this one was a mistake. Well, now we got 2 followers back. You know, and watch, they're gonna see you just put a link on eBay for Sailor Saturn. Yeah, I did. Xena says, let the haters want to bitch about us e-begging. Let them. Yeah, at least we're not frauding anyone like some folks out there do. You know, they're gonna be like, oh, well, don't you? They're gonna be like, well, Godmother, you can do on GoFundMe and Patreon. Like, you really think the only way you're gonna work on Patreon is if you have a banking or some type of like reckoning for it to work. Like, where are they gonna send the shit to? Yeah, Jordan says. And most likely, if we were on there, they'd probably get mad and run us off and say, "Oh, you're a frauder," whatever. They'd probably get mad and run us off. The haters would. They would say, "Oh, he's on Backer now. They're on Patreon now. They're on Backer now. They're on GoFundMe. Fuck them." That's right. So that goes, don't you? But then it comes more of an answerability at that point. Because usually what a lot of these folks only do is they only go on and give them shout outs for their films. But that's something that we can do. So, Jordan, you want to go and say some stuff? Yeah, why not? So, yeah, my godmother Xena put this link to Sailor Saturn on eBay. Not making that one up. And if somebody wants to buy that, that would be good. Help, gather all the sailor fighters. It is what it is. And I know you're thinking to yourself, now why would Xena and Gabrielle and Jordan be asking for that? Because we happen to be friends with them. And we also think it's about time we finally do get all the sailor fighters so we can say we finally got all of them. It's one. I can go and show you the link again. It's right there. I put it in the talking or speaking box. Oh no, the wind chiller's on. The wind chiller's on right now. Oh yeah, I guess that was wrong for me to do that. I guess it was wrong for me to go do that. Why anybody not saying anything? I don't know, Jordan. I don't know. Did that whole thing about asking for a doll, was that a bad thing? When folks do it every day on Patreon, or we should say backer, since Patreon's a French borrowed word learn, where it should be backer or forwarder, and they do it every day on GoFundMe, but even worse. Is that what it is? But that would be sad. They're not saying nothing, Godmother. They're not saying nothing. I mean, 2 are watching. Well, oh. Hold on. How did my shoes get? They're not saying nothing, Godmother. They're not writing nothing down. They're not saying anything. Used to have maybe 3, but now it's. Who is okay? See, I put this link down. Okay, we put this link down for on eBay for the Sailor Saturn doll. If you want to look at it, it's up there. You wrote right above it. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, it's an e-beggar. Okay, Jordan, let me talk. You're probably like, oh, it's an e-beggar. I know you're probably thinking, oh, it's an e-beggar. He's asking for something. Why don't she do it on GoFundMe and Patreon? Yeah, so I can be labeled a frauder. Yeah. Because I don't have any, I'm not going to go do that there. And then have the haters get all pissed off and then say, oh, you're e-begging. Yeah. So, yes. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. I guess that was dumb of me to do that. It was. Why did I think that someone on this YouTube live stream was going to be that kind and do that? No, because I was dumb. That's why. Because I was dumb. You know? And then the haters out there are going to say, shit, oh, you're e-baking. Yeah, that's right, because I'm coming on frauding. That's right, I'm coming on frauding everyone under gowl. I'm going to make up shit about I need this for that, and I'm going to run off. Yeah, huh? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, that's understandable. So so you said you only been watching it for a while. Which one? Deke, Pioneer, Cloverway, or Vids? Because now you got about 4 of them. Actually, about 3 of them to pick between now. Yeah, I just name substitute. Is what I do all the time. Yes. And I think you probably watch it on SailorMoonTV.com. That's probably where you watch it at. Either that, or either it's Hulu or it's Viz.com. But knowing you probably watch it probably. You're probably watching it on SailorMoonTV.com. At least that's my guess of where you're watching it at. Yeah, 3 of them there. And Xena said that was where all the hate came from. I don't mean hate like the show. I'm talking about the hate with what, yeah. I'm not talking about hate for the show. I'm talking about, there's Sailor, okay, there's Sailor Moon Red, and then Sailor Moon Red 1, and Sailor Moon's Best 1, and Sailor Moon's Best 2, and Sailor Moon on YouTube, Sailor Red 1, 3, 4, and 2, 11. And haters were always hating and bitching about that. And they were bitching about Lucia Kwan and Phoenix Channel at one point, bitching about Godzilla Channel, bitching about Miss Jordan Long, Jordan Mulan Long, Jordan Channel 20. Hell, they were bitching about her Mary Jane Royal, Hiroko Geisha's Cole, bitched about Xena Pappas, TWF. Yeah. Yes. Everyone seems to have everyone seems to have started seeking that one. But yeah. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, Xena says, what else do I got going here? What else do we got going? Xena says, I don't know what else to do here. You know. Oh, you thought you would, you know. Okay, where was I at here? Oh, what else we gotta get? Oh. And you know who we need for my line, Xena says? We need to get Samoyas and we need to get Elois. Hold on. Oh, Xena says. Hey, Alara says. You know, Xena, about what? Man, you shifted from the last time I saw you. Yeah. Now I'm like all purple now. Or maybe it's, yeah, it's purple. Definitely purple. So what'd you have? Well, I had Gabrielle on for a while, Jordan on for a while. Now I got you now. You know? You think you want to say some stuff? Sure, why not? Alara says. I've been your friend for some time. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know that's still on there. Yeah, if you would think that it would come off by now, but sadly it does not come off. No, it does not. And I'm the one that gotta fly you in everywhere you go, Xena. I gotta fly Gabrielle back between California and Connecticut, since she now works in WWE and now as a writer. Well, okay, Lars, why don't you go say some stuff then? Yeah, okay, Lars said, I think we know where we're going with this. You know, we got one of these fall. Okay, so apparently now heroes and icons no longer have Xena anymore. E-Ray probably no longer going to have it anymore either. And NBC.com no longer wants to have their own show on there anymore, so it's off there, gone. The only things that's on now is Voodoo and Amazon and Tubi, unless you count the first following, and Foxroll, whatever that is. Yeah, I'm a flying unicorn. And what's a unicorn? A horse with a horn in its head. You know, I think, Xena, they want to show if you can actually ride on me. Oh, God, no, Xena says. Let's see if no, ain't gonna fit. No, not working. No, not gonna fit. Toy Biz did not make her fit like that on my back. You know? So it is what it is. Toy Biz did not make her so I can fit on my back. I love your freaking much. Plus, note me. About what? Laura says. I don't know. You know. Yeah, gotta go now. Well, it is what it is, XENA says. Back to that again. You know. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, oh, hell yeah. I guess you're the new one. It just came on, too. You're going to probably say, well, XENA, I've been watching you since 2014, 6 years ago. Well, maybe you weren't watching me that long, because I've only had that open for about that year. Only YouTube fucked up and claimed I opened it last year. Claimed I opened it up in 2013, but the truth was I opened it up on January 2014. Which by that mistake and mishap made XENA Pappas be 6 years old. At least the reckoning being 6 years old. And I know there are going to be some folks out there saying, well, XENA, what do you think about, about Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff, being showrunners for Raw and SmackDown? Well, I think it's good. I think they're going to do a good job. Some folks are saying that the start date for Paul Heyman's going to be July 15th, so that Monday Night Raw after Extreme Rules or at most Oversight. And Eric Bischoff's start would be July 16th. That SmackDown Live after that Monday Night Raw. And if you're watching like Wrestling News Now, he's already going out talking about all the things that are going to happen. That they are head writers for Raw and SmackDown, but they're also going to probably be the overseers. Like Paul Heyman's going to take over for Baron Corbin, Eric Bischoff going to take over for Paige. I mean, it's all true. I mean, that they are that's true. I mean, what Wrestling News Now saying, who knows what all the shifts are going to start. Probably soon. I don't know exactly in which order, but some of them are going to happen. Like some of the stuff I heard is, well, they're going to bring in a new hardcore belt, call it the Extreme Belt. Raw, the SmackDown, they're going to have the New World Order again with new wrestlers in it. Things like that. Can you talk about yourself? Beg, you wanna know about me begging you? What do you mean to talk about myself? And this begging? I don't know what you mean about me talking about myself. Well, what can I say? I'm XENA Pappas Kuska. So there ain't much to say about that. And it looks like the YouTube thing might be broken. Not that it's broken, but the live stream's claiming you got 2 followers. Maybe I only got 2 followers now. I don't know. But I didn't not to come on YouTube and talk about myself. Sad for that. That happened. The haters have been blocked and banned for years. If they heard that, oh no, you're burping your films, you're bad. Shift that out. No one's going to take you earnest or take you truthful or take you frank for doing this shit. Yeah, I didn't want to be taken earnest or truthful or frank by them. And what do you want me to talk about myself for? You know, not really much that I can talk about myself. Well, oh yeah, now I got only one now. Now I got none. I should have just ended this YouTube live stream when I was ahead. You know. Now the new YouTube live stream saying you got no followers on it and 4 thumbs up. Who? Me or the one that's who? Me or Dwayne? I'll tell you right now, Xena said I'm 55. If you're talking about me, Xena says. Well, if you're talking about Dwayne, he's 35. Crack my neck. Well, I got that done. Well, there's really nothing else I can do now, Xena says. I mean, I already had Gabrielle and Jordan and ARRARAS on already. Maybe I can get someone else on here. I don't know. There goes that again. What is what it is. I'm saying I'm sad for it. Well, it looks like that is, all the time I have here. Well, hold on. I don't know. What am I going to do? I don't know. Well, that is all the time I have here for this YouTube live stream. I want to thank everyone for coming on. The ones that did come on. The ones that did leave. The ones that did say something. I'm Xena Pappas. I'll see you later.